Hi, my name is Preeti Shukla. I'm one of the sessional subcommittee members of BMA GPC, and I'm also an LMC member of Lancashire and Cumbria LMC.
You've been talking at LMC's conference about the cost of indemnity and the way that's affecting your colleagues. Tell me a little bit about the effects that's having.
Indemnity costs have been soaring for the last few years, but it has come to a point where my colleagues and myself, we are considering dropping sessions, and there have been a few incidences where people have actually stopped working altogether because it's prohibitive to work. It's got a special impact on out of hours because that has really gone beyond any reason. And last year I did a survey of 395 GPs, which concluded that 1 in 4 GPs have actually stopped doing out of hours because the cost of indemnity was so high. The Chancellor has said that he has set aside £5.9 billion to combat the rise in costs of indemnity, but there has been no clear-cut plan as to how it will reach GPs, and if something is not done very soon, it will reflect on membership subscription costs. And GPs have reached a point where they cannot pay any more indemnity. So it's imperative that something is done now to stop GPs from giving up work altogether.
And you actually proposed some kind of action that GPs can take to kind of resist those rising costs. Tell us a bit about that.
What I proposed was, to be honest, we are being forced out of our profession anyway, so why don't we take action? Out of hours is voluntary, so GPs can choose to do out of hours or not choose to do out of hours. Or in August, when most of us indemnify ourselves because we qualified in August, if we stop indemnifying ourselves for out of hours, then we won't be able to work in the system and the whole system will collapse. And we want this to be an eye-opener for Department of Health, that if you don't do anything about indemnity, we'll all stop working for out of hours. And if we do that, who is going to look after the patients in the out of hours setting?
And tell me about the response you've had from colleagues here at LMCs and on GPC.
Colleagues have been very supportive, and colleagues have said, yes, it's stopping them to work anyway. And if we are the one to take the lead on it, and if something happens, then it's a good thing. Because I think we have reached a stage where we just can't take it anymore. It's to the limit, and especially with the drop in discount rate, which has gone down from 2.5 to minus 0.75%, we are expecting a massive rise in our subscription costs. So I think it will become very difficult for us to work if the rise is reflected in our subscription costs. So we might as well do something about it.